Okay, this is reloads with a shotgun versus, the other one. Okay, here's your scenario. You're out, you and your buddies are on the run. Had a bachelor party after a couple shots of tequila. Fucking Billy Bob goes, "Hey, let's get some strippers." The other dude goes, "Dude, your wife said no, or your woman said no." You get them anywhere. Now you're on the fucking run. Not only because you had strippers, but you found out they were he she's. Lady boys. See, now you're embarrassed. Your woman's on the run on your ass with her girlfriends. And she's all going, "I'm going to do this."
Just wound him, Claire. I'll take care of him. Shut up, Margaret. I'm gonna hit his ass.
Yeah. So now you got it in your head, she's just going to shoot the wound. Fuck that shit. You really don't want to fucking shit. But, you know, that's the scenario. Put that in your head while you're doing this shit. That way you won't fucking get too frazzled. But it's funny as fuck. I'm pretty sure somewhere down the road somebody's had that experience. So basically, what up? Remember, everything's a pie. In front is 12. To your right is 3. Everything in between is 1 and 2. To your left is 9, 10, 11, 12. So basically, remember, shotgun, 100 yards max. Well, that's with slugs. Buckshot, So you're bebopping, doot, doot, doot. Remember, you always watch for this shit. At the same time, when you're walking, you're looking for cover, concealment. You're walking, doot, 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 doot. Buddy yells out, 11 o'clock. You're boom, you know, boom. You're running for fucking cover. Oh shit, my gun's unfucking loaded. You're fucking doing this shit. That's the problem with these tactical fucking things. I mean, they're nice. What I suggest, depending on your fucking terrain, because these things are locked in really good, especially wearing gloves, because you got all these snaps and shit. See how this has a safety on it. I can just leave that like that. Now, if I was going over rocks and shit that can possibly do this, but if I'm just walking, all I need is one little snap. So I'm going to undo all those things. So dun 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 dun. 11 o'clock. Boom! Boom! Ah, fuck, I'm out of ammo. Snap. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop. Cover. It's barely hanging in there. With your shotgun, it's not grabbing this, grabbing that. Now, when you're doing this, oh shit, boom, they just shot my barrel. Now I'm fucked. Now I got a side off. So basically, if it's on your, it's 12 o'clock straight up. If it's on this side, you want to come over as far as you can. And remember, you take your fucking things. Some people can do it too. Me, fuck that. Normally, what I would do, as soon as you load one, rack it. So that way, if you have to, load it up. Remember, see how I was going to do this? I'm not exposing myself. Look that. And if I can, I will stand up to get a better shot. Reach around. With a shotgun, yeah. Now, if they're past 50 yards, you're not going to get a good shot unless you're using buckshot. And then, basically, you're shooting, aim like maybe 6 inches above where you think the head's at. You're lobbing shit at basically, and conserve your ammo because you can't get a really good shot. Shotgun's just fucking aim and pray, spray and spray. That kind of shit. But say like, hey, cover me. Dude on the right, you could turn around and just start lobbing, boom, 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 boom. Because every time you shoot one with a buckshot, you're shooting, if they're using M4s, or fucking AKs, SKSs, every one of theirs is like 9 of these. You dig what I'm saying? So you shoot one, boom, there's 9 coming at this motherfucker, which will give him plenty of time. And if you get a shotgun blast, oh fuck, I'm keeping down. Okay, you're keeping keeping them down at the same time while they're reloading. So by the time you go through how many you got in this thing, that motherfucker should be ready to fucking, okay, back in the fucking game. You know, however, whatever words you guys use to say I'm back in the game, you know, reload, cover, boom, up and ready. You know, or you can just hear it. And okay, he's kicking off more rounds. I can load up. Basically, I'm just covering everybody with a shotgun. That's all you're fucking doing. Normally, the way we did it was whoever had the gauge was point. So basically, you know, if you're the point man, you know, and you go contact one, boom, 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 as you're running for cover. And you're with a shotgun, if you have, you know, 5 to 7 rounds, or if you got one of those what the hell's the mags, you're doing better. Because basically, you shoot off one of these, boom, there's 9. Shoot off 2, there's 18. Shoot off 3, 27. And you can unload this thing real quick. But as you're firing, just boom, 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 laying lead down everywhere. And you're almost pretty much taking one for the team because your ass is up, but you're still looking for cover, but you're doom, doom, doom. That way, they don't have to really cover, you know, they're basically just looking for cover. And then as you're going down, they're coming back up, and the other motherfuckers are finally coming up, and they're going, target! See what I'm saying? Big difference. Shotguns do have their fucking abilities, and this kind of shit, oh fuck yeah, it's lethal. You know, like I said, that's how we ran it. Dude with the shotgun was point. You know, like here, like I'll explain, I'll show you. You know, you're walking, you know, and you're just fucking shit. This sucks. You know, that's what's running through your head. You're like, fuck, any little noise, I'm gonna fucking boom. You know, and the worst thing is like this. You're right out in the fucking open. Oh shit, contact. Instead of pointing, me, I would just drop it. Boom, 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 boom. See what I'm saying? That's where, because if you're in the open like that, and you're up like this, boom, it's gonna knock you. With a shotgun, because this shit is a bitch with a shotgun. Now, you know, and it depends. You'd have to run through the scenarios because, say, like, okay, I'm walking and if I'm coming down, contact, fuck yeah, then I can't. See what I'm saying? Because all my weight's right here. I'm leaning into it. But say I'm doing this, contact, fuck, boom, shit. I just fucked everybody. Point man, he's got a lot on his mind. So basically, like I said, depending on which way, how I'm stepping it's either aim or with my right, as I'm coming down, I would just bring it down. Boom, 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 drop down. Or I got plenty of cover. Yeah, I might get this blown. Don't really give 2 shits. You know, I'm reloading. But with a shotgun, that first shell you put in, rack it. That way, if somebody comes up fucking somewhere, you got one in the tube. And then basically you're sitting here, depending on what the hell scenario is, what's going on, you're covered, you know, doing whatever, keeping an ear out for where the shit's coming from, you know, or hey, we have to fall back, or hey, you know, forward, taking these fuckers out, whatever it is, you know. These are all hypothetical scenarios. But I advise you, if you do screw around with your girlfriend, just run. Just run. She will find your ass. And then you go from there. But like with the shotgun, these things are heavy. Like I said, you got this. However it works for you. You know, for me, is I'm unloading this thing first. Because it's easy to grab versus, you know, in practice. A lot of people want to go, oh, I can do 2 at a time or 3 at a time. Trust me. You're in something and your adrenaline's going, you grab to do the 2 thing, you know, flip it upside down, 1 drops, you're automatically gonna, oh shit, I focused on that. No, fuck it, I'll pick it up later, grab another one. You know, if you can get it where you can, you know, grab 2 at a time, you know. But if you're grabbing two, oh, that's right, I got a racket. Oh shit, I just dropped it. You know, but if you can put both of them in it and then rack one, whatever works for you. Nothing works perfect for everybody. But that's the whole thing, is get out and practice it. Do that. But like with a shotgun and a pistol, I've never had a malfunction with a shotgun. Never have. For some odd fucking reason, all they do is rattle. You know, but if it did happen, you know, you would just fucking bring it down and bring it up. You know, I'll kind of show you. In your holster, what is getting caught in that thing? Oh. That's another thing too with these tactical holsters. These things will. This is a new one. If they have Velcro, make sure it's tucked in there good, and all this other little weird shit. So, like I said, I still got to play with this one. So you're basically, where'd dog go? Okay, walking. Oh shit! You know your point. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, fuck! I'm out of ammo. You know, pop, 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 pop. Remember, watch your feet. Pop, pop, pop. You know, by then you're still throwing lead down. You still got off 2 shots. Wherever the hell the shit's at. You know, get every time, come back over, whether you're either out, you know, some, like I said, some people like doing it this way, some people can just do it this way. Just watch where your barrel's at. And watch where your finger's at too. When you're fucking loading this fucking thing, boom! Oh, fuck me. Well, I'm out of the game. That's why I suggest practice. Start slow and just build up however fast you can go. Don't do it to look, oh, look at me, my dick's fucking big. Who gives 2 shits? If you can do it to half the speed of everybody else, but you can do it and still get fucking on target, that's what matters. It's not speed and, you know, like people spraying and praying. That shit does not work. So, other than that, like and subscribe, get out and play. Until next time.